Guys, Brookhaven finally updated and really released a lot of new things. There's a new construction in Brookhaven, and there's also a new helicopter, and I'm going to test all this today. So for that I called my friend, and for some reason he's crying. He said, I'm not crying, but I think he's really crying. Look, I want to see the helicopter now, and to see this, we'll have to go to a very specific place, which is the airport. At this airport, something very new was released, and I want to see it now. So I'm coming here running, but he's arriving here running, and literally arrived before me. Really, that was smart. Now I'm going to get this red card, and since I have this red card, I can test the new helicopter that was released in the game. So much that I'm coming here to the front, and I'll have to enter this totally secret room. Now we have here the helicopter, and also the door. But I'm going to press this button, and you can see that on the right a lot of new things appeared. We have helicopters and much more. This is the biggest update that we ever had for helicopters in Brookhaven. Okay, I'm going to start choosing the first helicopter of all, which looks amazing, especially because it's a military helicopter. Now I'm opening the gate, and I want to drive this here, but I can't get inside. Actually, I have to open the door. So much that I entered here, and this helicopter is amazing. This is the best helicopter of all time. So my friend has to drive this. In fact, he's coming here, and actually let me drive. If you want, you can stay back here, because there are several cool things you can do. Guys, everything here works very well. Now he's sitting right here, so I'm coming here to the front. I'm piloting the helicopter, and now I'm going up here. Really, this works very well. Amazingly, this helicopter is working perfectly. This is the best helicopter of all time. But I want to see what happens if I get out of this. So much that when I leave the helicopter, it doesn't fall. Literally, it's flying in the middle of nowhere. The owner of the game really improved the helicopter a lot. I can press this button, and then the window will open, and I can put, for example, weapons in the window. But my friend arrived here, and we're really very high. I'm going to press this button, and now I can simply go down here. He said, can we carry cars here? Look, I have no idea. But now he's going back there, and I want you to drive this, because I want to see how it is, staying back here while he drives the helicopter. And really, this is amazing. I'm not falling. Really, this update is the best update of all. I can simply walk through the helicopter while my friend is driving this. So I'm coming here to the front, and we're moving forward here on the island, really going very far away. But I remember there's a button back here. There's this button, and there's also another button that I can use when I drive this helicopter. But my friend has to let me drive this. Look, just watch what I'm going to do. Up here we have a button, and if I press this, I can simply carry things. And this is amazing. I'm lowering this, and you can see that there's a rope going down exactly here. This way I'll be able to carry cars. Actually, I can carry objects like these here. And this is impressive. I can literally carry whatever I want. But now I picked up this item, and I want to see if I can carry cars. So my friend will have to drive this. So much that he's sitting exactly here. Now I'm going to go down here. Okay, I went down here, and on the right, I'll have to get a vehicle. Now I got the van, and if this really works, this will be amazing. My friend is trying to carry this car. So I'm going to leave the car exactly here, and I think this worked. He's really trying to carry the car, and this is really working. The car is starting to be carried, but it didn't work very well. Okay, this will be harder than it looks. So for him to carry the car, I really need a little luck. He's trying to carry the car, so much that he's putting the rope on this part of the car, and now I think he's going to manage to carry this. But I'm going a little further away, and I'm sure you'll be able to carry this car. Guys, he's really managing it, and this is amazing. But this isn't working well. Later I'm going to try to carry the cars properly, but now I want to test more things that were released in the update. So my friend has to pick me up, and you can see that my friend is managing to carry the van. Look, this is impressive. He managed to carry the van, and now he's coming here to the front, and the van down here. Simply, this is very cool. I don't know how he did this, but now literally I'm flying, and there's a van here with me. We can take this van wherever we want. This is for sure the best update of all time. Literally, he's carrying this van here in the front, but this started spinning. Okay, this isn't very good. Literally, I can fall from here, and it's good that you take me to a safe place. But I just fell from here, so he's going down here to pick me up. Look, I want you to change the item. So much that he changed here and picked exactly this bathroom. And this is really weird. But now I'm being carried here, and this is much cooler than it looks. Seriously, this is for sure the best update of all. But now I want to test other items that you can carry. My friend will have to change the item now. So much that he changed here and pick this thing. It looks like this is for if you're a doctor. Then you can carry patients here. In fact, I'm lying down, and I can be taken simply being saved. But actually, I'm feeling sick here. This is spinning so much that it's making me sick. I don't know if a patient who stays here will be very well. For sure, he's going to feel sick. But now he changed the item, and this time he picked this rope. Can I climb up here? So I'm arriving here, and really I can climb. Look, this is impressive. This is for sure the best update of all. I can climb up here as if I were a real soldier. And literally, I'm being carried here in the front in the best way possible. cool. This update is impressive. It'll be possible to do a lot of cool things in this update, but unfortunately I can't climb up here. So now I'm going down here. I'm being carried here this way. But guys, my friend is passing close to this nuclear plant, and this isn't very good because I just hit here and literally fell flying up here. So much that he changed the item and picked this other item. But now I'm going to get a car. Okay, I placed this van here and I want you to carry this. In fact, he's flying and the van really went flying. This is impressive and it really works. But I want you to go down here again because this time I'm going to place a car behind the helicopter and this will look really cool. He said, wait, I discovered a new function. Guys, he managed to lower this other item and it looks like you can lower 3 ropes at the same time. Really, this is very interesting. Literally, you can grab several ropes, which is very impressive. But now I want you to go down here. So finally, he's going down. My god, this van ended up flying away. Now I'm going to place this van behind the helicopter. Seriously, this will look really cool. Okay, I'm going to see if I can place this van inside here, but I'm sure it's going to be almost impossible. So much that I'm placing this van here, and now I want you to fly away. In fact, he flew away, and it worked. The van isn't bugging, and actually everything here worked. I can't even believe this worked, because I was sure it wouldn't work. But I'm leaving the van, and everything is working perfectly. It's hard to believe this worked, but now I'm going to jump from here, because I want to test more things that were released in the update. So I'm coming here to get another helicopter, while my friend has fun with that helicopter. You can see that he's spinning there, but now I'm arriving right here. I'm going to have to go down here this way, and now I'm going to get the second helicopter on the right. This helicopter is very cool. So much that I'm flying here, but it looks like my friend ended up falling here on the ground. If you want, you can enter here, but this time it's me who's piloting this. Guys, he's coming right here, but I asked you to get a vehicle, and he picked the smallest car of all. I want to see if he can take the car inside here, and he did it, but he isn't managing to come here. For some reason, the car is very low, and he did it. Really, he managed to come here, and this is impressive. So much that now I'm flying here, and it looks like when he puts the car inside here, the car gets stuck in this part. Actually, he can drive this, but I'm going to take this car to the end of the map, because literally I can do this. In fact, up here you can see that there are these 3 buttons. I think that's how my friend controlled the 3 ropes. There's also a button here, which is an emergency button. Now I press this, and literally I fell out of the helicopter. This was really very weird. So much that the helicopter is alone here, and even my friend ended up falling from here. Look, I don't know if this is very good. Now the helicopter will stay flying here forever, because there are no people piloting. Literally, both of us fell from there, and my friend fell on the ground. So I'm going to have to teleport in this part and get another helicopter. So much that I'm arriving exactly here, and I'm going to have to get a helicopter. I admit that this is one of the best updates of all. We have the jets on the right that were already there before. We also have these boring helicopters down here, and all of this was already in the game. So I'm just going to see what was released in the game now. Guys, I got this other helicopter, and this one is really very beautiful. In fact, I'm flying this way, and up here I can change the speed. So much that I'm arriving right here, and this is the agency helicopter. But my friend is coming here inside, and now we're going to do a very important mission. Literally, we're flying here. But look, I want you to take care of the helicopter, because meanwhile I'm going to get another helicopter. And he understood this. Now I'm coming here to get another helicopter, because I want to see what happens if there are 2 identical helicopters. I'm arriving exactly here, but my friend is coming here too, and I don't know what he's doing in this part. However, he just came here. Okay, this is really weird. But guys, I just got this helicopter. Okay, it's a little annoying to get inside here. Really, it's very difficult. But now I'm flying here, and he has to get a helicopter too, and I want to see which helicopter he's going to choose. Now he got the red helicopter, and he liked this one a lot. Now he's flying, but we're going to do a race. I'm right in this part, but I want to do a test. Before the race, I want to see if I can get inside his helicopter at the same time. So I'm spinning the helicopter this way, and I'm going to leave it right here behind. I'll have to leave it very close to his helicopter. Now I'm sure it's going to work. So much that I'm arriving right here, and I really managed to get here. Look, it wasn't as hard as it looks. Actually, it was very easy. But what happens if I press this button? In fact, you can place weapons, and this is really different. There's also this other button that opens the door. But guys, can I climb up here? And really, I can do this. Literally, I'm on top of the helicopter, and this is really very cool. Now I'm arriving back here to my helicopter, but my helicopter simply disappeared. I saw this disappearing live, and this is really weird. But I'm coming back here to my friend's helicopter, and I'm going to have to jump right in this part. Now I want to see what happens if I get a vehicle on the right. Okay, I can't get a vehicle, and this isn't very cool. I'm going to have to go down here to get a vehicle. So this time I got a Bugatti, and I want to do an experiment. Let's put this vehicle in the helicopter, and I need someone to get a house on the island. But there's a problem. I'm very busy, and this friend of mine is also very busy. Luckily, this friend of mine entered the game, and he's going to get a house on the island. Look, if you want, you can already go to the island, because he just got a soccer stadium there. So my friend can already go there. So much that he's going there in the front. And I had an idea. Back here, there's a very interesting button. I'm going to press this button, but my friend has to stop the helicopter. So much that I pressed this button, and now there's no way I can fall from here. Literally, I'm safe. We're coming here in the front at the soccer stadium, and it's impossible to get cars here. But now in this update, it's going to be possible. In fact, he's arriving right here, and he's going down here. Now I'm going to take this car out of here, and this really worked. It's impossible to get cars here on an island that's in the middle of nowhere. But now that this helicopter was released in Brookhaven, we can do this. Really, this is amazing. In fact, he's seeing this. Literally, I got a car, and he doesn't know how I did this. But look, let's get out of here in a different way. There's this rope down here, and he picked another rope. Now he has to try to get this car. And it's good that you can get this car, but he isn't managing. Unfortunately, this didn't work very well. Actually, now it looks like it worked, but it didn't work very well. Okay, he brought this other thing here, and I'm going to put the car right in this part. So much that I'm sure it's going to work. We're going to be able to take the car out of here. Now you just have to fly away. Guys, he's flying, and really the car is flying this way, but it's very weird. I'm very afraid the car will fall from here, and there's a big chance this will happen. Now he's coming here in the front, but I'm going to fall at any moment because this is very unstable. So much that my friend ended up changing house. But I'm being taken here in the front. I don't know where he's taking me. I just know he brought me right here and crashed the car. Look at what you're doing. You're literally crashing the car here. Simply, my friend is the worst pilot of all. But he's putting me right in this part, and he wants me to stay on top of this white bridge. However, I think it's impossible to leave the car here. And it's good he tries to do this. Just let me go, and I'm sure it's going to work. But go a little further forward. Now the car is falling. Look, this isn't going to work. I'm sure I'm going to fall from here as soon as you let me go. So much that he's going to let me go. And literally, this didn't work. I fell down here, and this didn't work at all. But now I'm going to enter his helicopter, and with this update, it's going to be possible to do a lot of cool things. I can literally do military invasions using this helicopter. So let me drive this helicopter. Actually, we have to see what else was released in this update, because I'm sure a lot of new things were released. On the right, you can see there are new items. First, we have this new item, and it's basically an airport item, so that people can park the helicopter correctly. It's only this way that my friend can drive this helicopter. Really, I have to guide him. Just follow me here in the front. So he's coming right here, but be a little careful and follow me this way. Now you're going to have to stop. So stop. And guys, there are several cool things I can do. Now I'm indicating that he should turn on this side. So much that he's going there. Seriously, this is amazing. I can also change the color of this. I can make it green, and it's going to shine this way. But they also released this new weapon, and there are several new weapons that were released, and I'm going to get them all now. So much that I just got them all, and they're very beautiful. The first one is this way. There's also its golden version, which actually is a little better. Okay, this is very cool, and it's also very fast. There's also this other item that's a little more classic, and this is very different. There's also this other weapon that's this way. In fact, this looks like a sniper, and really it's a sniper. But lastly, there's this item that was released. This is the weirdest of all. I've never seen this weapon before. You can see that it's really a sniper. So much that I'm aiming this, and it's actually very cool. There were also more things that were released. Here on the right, you can see there's this new item, and I don't know what this does. I just know that I'm placing it here, and I can activate this. Basically, this keeps flashing. I think this is for helicopters, and maybe it's a way to control helicopters in Brookhaven. These items should be placed on the runway, so I'm going to place it here on the street, but I can't do this. There are also these 3 items that were released. But guys, my friend is coming here. He abandoned the helicopter, but there's a problem. The helicopter is going to disappear, because that's what always happens. He said they changed the system of the houses too. Okay, later I'm going to see that. I'm placing all the items right here, and these are the 3 items that were released. They're actually very interesting. I'm not going to lie, this can be one of the best updates of all. But now I'm coming here to see the houses, and obviously there are new houses. But if I get any house, apparently the house system improved, and it's very different from before. So I'm testing the house systems, but not much changed. Literally nothing changed. I don't know why they said the system improved. For me, it looks literally the same thing. Seriously, what do you think changed? But guys, it looks like he also doesn't know. He said maybe it only changed on cell phones. And yes, that's a possibility. But now I'm coming here in the front. Guys, I want to see what changed in the other helicopters and also jets. So I'm coming here in the front. And guys, my friend's helicopter disappeared. They disappear after a few minutes. This time I'm going to get a jet on the right, and I want to see if something changed. Probably it must have changed a little. In fact, he's also coming here to see this. But now I'm piloting this, and it looks like not much changed in the jet. Actually, this is the same as before. But I'm going down here to see other things that changed. And he's also coming here. But I'm going to arrive before him, and I'm going to get the helicopter. Now I got this helicopter, but the helicopter system changed a lot. Basically, I went flying this way, but that's all that changed. So much that I can leave this, and when I leave, this stops flying. Really, it actually improved a lot. But there's a problem. We can't do the old bugs anymore, because all the bugs were fixed in this update. In compensation, we have incredible helicopters that were released in Brookhaven. So much that he arrived here, but I'm going to get the other helicopter, because this is very good. This helicopter is simply amazing. And if I press this button, basically I go flying this way, which is really cool. Literally, this is one of the best updates of all. Brookhaven updated and released a new helicopter. So today I want to test with you secrets of the Brookhaven update, secret items that were released, and also update secrets. And for that I have to pick up a friend who's right here in front. But there's a problem. He's trapped on this island. For some reason this millionaire ended up imprisoning him and doesn't want to let him leave here, and I have to rescue him. But I don't know how I'm going to rescue my friend. Literally there's no way to do this. But I had an idea. I'm coming here to get the update helicopters, and for some reason there's a soldier here waiting for me. Look, what are you doing here? I doubt you can help my friend. He said, we want to help you, accept our help. But what do you have to offer that can save my friend? I really doubt that you can help me. Actually, now this gate is opening, and you can see that they literally have a helicopter, and the helicopter is leaving here. He's taking me on the helicopter, and I really think this can help my friend, and I'm going to test today as well, update secrets. And now he's calling me. This will be the best experience of all. But he just grabbed this box. And why did you give me this? I don't know what could possibly be in this box, but I just became a soldier, and now I can come here. So much so that I'm coming here in the helicopter, and we're on a mission to rescue my friend. Now finally it's flying, and it's coming up here to rescue my friend. Seriously, they're helping me a lot. I really appreciate the help. And today I'm also going to test the secret together with them here. But it seems it's stopping. I don't know why this happened. Look, why did you stop? So I'm going to get out of here to rescue my friend, but he's coming here behind me. And he said, we have to teach him to descend with the rope and rescue him. This helicopter has a rope, but I don't need it. I know I'm going to manage to save my friend even without your help. He said, I doubt you can, but I think they're correct. I really need their help. Now teach me then how to descend with the rope. Guys, he's getting out of the helicopter, and he's coming here to get rope. And for that the helicopter has to fly a little, and now it's lowering this rope. Okay, this is really cool indeed. This way it can carry things. But now he got this different rope, and I can climb here this way. Look, I'm actually good at this. I'm managing to climb here, but it's really hard. I think this is the way I'm going to go down there, and I'm basically going to save my friend. He agreed, so I'm going to do this. The mission seems very easy, but I'm coming here in the helicopter, and now I'm climbing up here this way. So much so that I'm going to go down, and it worked. I've already learned how this works. I'm going to be able to rescue him. In fact, he's coming back in the helicopter, which now came down here to pick him up, and he's coming in here. I'm going to be the only soldier who will stay outside the helicopter. Now he went up there, and I'll have to climb the rope. Okay, I'm climbing here, and this mission will be very difficult. He's going up a lot. Look, you're going up more than I imagined. Literally, I'm going down a lot. I don't know why he's doing this. Guys, they're lowering the rope a lot. Maybe because they want to make sure there are no mistakes. Now I'm climbing up here to avoid problems, especially because I want to stay closer to the helicopter since I ended up climbing and I'm observing that island. It looks like that millionaire is sleeping here. He didn't see us, especially because there's a tree right in front. Now it looks like he's going to leave. So he came to talk to my friend. He said, I'm going to take a shower. Don't try to leave. I want all your money. Now I found out why he's after my friend. He wants my friend's money. And that's really weird. Now you guys can come here in front, and I'm going down here because I'm going to rescue him. Literally, I'm ready to rescue because they arrived right here. And now my friend has to come here. I came down here, but I still don't know how I'm going to get you out of here. Actually, I think you're going to stay trapped here forever. But I had an idea. Do you know where there's an axe? But he's pointing right there. It looks like right in front. There's some axe I can take. So I'm coming here very carefully. The owner of this house can't know that I'm here. As far as I know, he's taking a shower. So I'm coming inside here to look for the axe. Now I got this axe here, and that's really good. I'm going to be able to free my friend. I just have to break this thing. So stay a little farther away. I need you to step back to avoid problems, especially because I can accidentally hit this on you. So much so that I'm breaking this, and I'm sure it's going to work. And after a lot of difficulty, I finally broke it, and now I saved you. But now you have to follow me. So go up there, because soon I'm going to go up too. He's really managing to come here the right way. Literally, the mission is being a success. And now it's my turn to climb up here, but I'm not managing to. Attention, I need a new rope. He's lowering this rope, but this one is horrible. Literally, this is a bed. But okay, I'm going to go in this one, because it's the only way to escape from here. So much so that we're coming here in front, and my friend is right here, and he was simply saved. Now I'm moving this way, and this is really weird. My friend is safe, but literally he's spinning like this. I'm sure he's feeling sick, especially because this isn't very cool. But now finally I'm going down here. Look, be a little more careful, especially because this can cause a very big accident. Guys, my friend suddenly started flying again. Okay, he finally managed to get down here, and it's my turn to go down. So I went down here, and literally you were rescued. And we're going to be able to test the secrets that were released in the update. Now this thing is going up here, and they're pulling up the ropes to avoid problems. Now this other rope is going up here too, and this is definitely the best update of all. I even noticed that they released secrets here in the update. He even went down here, and I needed the help of the soldiers because I want to place a car back here. But he's coming to talk to me, and he he disagreed. He said, military helicopters are not here for fun. Okay, fine, I won't take your helicopter. So now he went back to his helicopter, and I'm going to get a helicopter just for me. I don't want to share the helicopter with the soldiers anymore. So now you can see they're flying. Wait, but there's a secret button down here. Look, I need you to come down here now, so I can see what's in there. But he just left here, and if one day I need the soldiers again, I'll ask for their help. Guys, he's coming here to get the helicopter too, but let me take it, especially because I'm a soldier. On the right, I'm going to take this helicopter, and now let's test what the secret button back here does. I need you to pilot this helicopter, and I hope those giant players don't chase us again. So much so that I'm going to press this button. And guys, literally this does nothing. Okay, that's really weird. I don't know why this button does nothing. So I'm going to press it again, and basically it opens this. Look, that's really cool, but this doesn't close. Actually, I'm opening all the windows, and I'm putting weapons, especially because my military helicopter will have all this. I want the door to always be closed to prevent enemies from coming inside, and let's invade that island, because what that player did was unforgivable. So let's go. Now you already know what you must do. Let's go to that house to get revenge for everything they did to you, because they were evil people. We're arriving right here in front. The best part of the update is that I can leave the helicopter. I can walk through the helicopter, which should be impossible, and I can also place cars inside here, or even carry cars using this item. This is the best part of the update. Okay, he went down here. I'm coming to his house, but everything is on fire. I don't know what happened, but everything is on fire. This is really weird. Something wrong is happening here in the city. Okay, I'm going back to the helicopter. I'm going to close this again. I don't know what's happening in this house. But now my friend has to get out of here, especially because it's already getting dark, so he's coming back here. But guys, I want to see more things that were released in the update. I want to see absolutely everything, and to see that, I need my friend to go to a very isolated place. So my friend is coming here in front. He's arriving right at this part, and this way, I'm going to be able to test a really cool secret. He has to stop the helicopter now, so I'm going to go down here this way. Guys, I'm going to get a car in this way. I'm going to make a car fly. I chose this place in the middle of nowhere, so people really don't bother me. Now he has to lower a rope down here, so it's coming down here. Exactly, this rope is going to be very important. This is where I'm going to place my car. I have to choose a very specific car on the right that works, and that I can carry it very far away. It has to be a very specific car. I'm deciding which car it will be. I came to the conclusion that this is the best car of all, because I can open this door back here, and this way, my friend can carry me. Okay, I want him to try doing that. I'm moving farther away to avoid bugs, and now they just have to fly away. I'm sure it's going to work. Guys, that didn't work very well. Unfortunately, it didn't work. I'm going to have to choose another car on the right, but that will be very difficult. Maybe it can be this car. I think it will work better. So he went down here, and I'm going to leave the car exactly here. I'm even going to close the door. Okay, I closed the door, and now I'm sure it's going to work. I'm going to get out of here. I want to see him carrying this car. And guys, it didn't work. Okay, there's another way to do this. You have to change what you're carrying. He's changing here, and got this thing. Ready. Now it's really going to work. This is what I like the most about the update. You can carry things. So I'm placing the car exactly here, and now he has to fly away. He's flying, and it worked. Literally, I'm right here, and everything worked. My car isn't falling, and now we're coming here in front. He's spinning like this, and now it's even getting morning. This is the best part of the update. I can carry cars wherever I want. This is literally the best update of all. But well, I'm getting out of the car. I need my friend to stay here. I'm going to pick up our other friend who joined the game, so stay there. I'm coming here to pick up my friend who's at the start of the game, and he's right here. You just have to get in the car. He's arriving right here, and this update is amazing. I'm going to show him the secrets of the update. Wait, but there's a suspicious car coming here, and it looks like that player is driving the car. Look, that's not very good. I have to get out of here now, because he's coming after me. He's the same player who trapped my friend. Now I have to go back to the helicopter. I'm arriving right here. Okay, this worked. You have to get out of here now. Finally, he's flying, and now he left here. Look, that was very good. We escaped from this player. He's arriving right here. He got out of the car, and he's trying to hit us. Look, that's really very weird. But we're running away in front, and accidentally the car fell. Look, I don't know what you did, but it's good that you saved me now. I'm coming back here as fast as possible. But guys, my car is stuck here. My car got stuck, and now that player is arriving here. But luckily my friend got out and he rescued me. Look, that wasn't as cool as it seems. Guys, he's coming after me. You can see he's coming here. He's following us. It's good that you get out of here. Luckily, my friend can fly, and this way he managed to save me. Look, thank you very much indeed. But now he dropped me here. Well, we're safe now. Now it looks like he escaped up there. But man, we're both in danger. He said, why are they following you? They're following me because I saved my friend. That's the reason they're following me. And now, I don't know how I'm going to escape from them. Literally, there's no way to escape. I have a very easy to recognize car, and now he showed up there. That's terrible. But instead of running away, I want to know what he wants with me. I can't take him following me anymore. So he arrived here. I want you to tell me what you want. He said, I want everything you have. Your cars, houses, and more. You just have to work and you get it. I'm not going to give you anything. He said, then get in the helicopter. Wait, what helicopter are you talking about? But now, there's a helicopter coming down here. This really is worse than it looks now. Now my friend ended up leaving here. He was smart to leave here because this is really my end. Now I'm handcuffed. I'm being taken inside here. This is very unfair. I shouldn't go to jail. And now he went back there, especially because he has to get his car. He still has the courage to get his car and put it in the helicopter. That's really very weird. And now he closed this. There's no way for me to get out of here anymore. I'm literally going to be stuck here forever. And he's going to want to take all my money. So he just flew. And literally they're going to the island. Guys, this is horrible. The only way to escape from here is if I was uncuffed. But now that I'm handcuffed, I can't get out of here. They're on the island, but they just realized that this is on fire. It's totally destroyed. He said, go to the other base and let's take all his money. But now he's going there in front. He arrived there because he thinks I can't get out of here. And he's right. I really can't get out of here, but I can stand up. And they don't know that I'm standing up. Well, while they're coming here from the front, I have to find a way to break the handcuffs. I'm trying to break the handcuffs, and I finally did it. Okay, I'm driving this car and now I'm going to have to go down here. I'm sure I'm going to manage to do this, but I'll have to do it without them noticing that I'm leaving. If they find out that I'm leaving here, this will be my end. Guys, he stopped the helicopter because he's going to have to land right here. Meanwhile, I'm leaving here, and I literally escaped. I escaped in a dangerous way, but it worked. I got a car for myself, but now he's coming after me. That's terrible. Somehow I have to escape from here, but I don't know how I'm going to escape. I need the help of the soldiers. They're coming after me, and now I'm coming here in front, but I'm not managing to drive this car right, and more they're getting closer to me. Okay, I'm coming here in front running, and I'm going to escape. Luckily, my friend is right here, and man, you have to save me now. But actually, he's testing all the things that are in this helicopter. He's putting weapons in the window. He's busy and didn't notice that I need help. That's terrible, because he arrived here, and now this player is coming down. Literally, he's coming here to arrest me. This will be my end. I can't go to jail, but now he's laughing at me. He said, this is your end. Luckily, my friend came back and saved me. Now he's fleeing here. He's making my car go down here. Okay, that's really cool. I'm staying down here this way. He brought me right here, and now he released me. Look, thank you very much. For some reason, they didn't come after us, so we're safe, and I'm going to test the secrets of the update. On the right, I can take this item. I'm going to help my friend park the helicopter. That's what this item is for, because whoever is piloting the helicopter can't see the runway. Okay, now I need you to follow me. You can follow me here and come to the front. I'm a great helper, and now I need you to stop. Finally, he stopped. He's following everything I say. Now, I need you to turn a little to this side. So he's turning there, and now keep following me. I don't know where I'm going. I just know he's following me. That's really cool indeed. But now this rope is coming down here. I think I should come here. So guys, I'm arriving right here. Wait, this way I can stay under the map? I'm entering exactly here, and you have to put this under the map. Okay, I'm going to enter here, but it still didn't work. Literally, this isn't working. Okay, now I think it's going to work. He has to come back this way, and now maybe this will work. I'm trying to do this bug, but it's not working. So he's taking me to the end of the map to test this bug. This is a really cool update secret. He brought me to the end of the map, and now I'm going to stay under the map. He left me under the map. This is very different. Now I'm right here. And guys, this is definitely the weirdest bug of all, because I'm here like Spider-Man. I discovered the first best bug of the update, and now I'm coming here in front. I don't know exactly where I'm going, but my friend is taking me here in front. But I want to see what happens if I go up here. Okay, I'm going up here to see what will happen. For now, nothing much has happened, but I'm still going up here. Guys, every time I start to go up, my friend's helicopter gets bugged. You can see that he's trying to fly. But guys, now I disappeared. Literally, I was reset. This is a very weird bug of the update. We're on a very important military mission, because now there's this new and really cool military helicopter made for special missions. But I'm investigating where my friend is, and I just located him. Apparently, he's trapped in this illegal prison. He can't get out of here, especially since there are several people guarding this place. Okay, we have to save him now. I'm happy that I discovered where he is. He said, "Are you sure? What if it's a trap?" Well, we can't just wait. This is our only chance to rescue him. So let's go up there and get in the helicopter now. Well, the helicopter just arrived here, but it has to go down a little more because I can't get in. Perfect, that's great. Now I'm coming here to the military helicopter, which is simply amazing. And now the pilot just arrived here. He said, "Let's go, boss. You're really good at finding these people." Yes, I'm really good, especially because I studied for a long time about rescues, and now finally he's arriving here too. Now we all have to sit here. The soldier who takes care of our base should also come here. After all, everything here is locked. So now he finally came here. We're ready for takeoff. The door even closed. And now you must fly this now. He agreed and went back there. Well, while he's walking here, I'm coming to the front to see more or less everything that's happening here. And guys, it looks like our flight is going going well, and we have to arrive exactly there. But I recommend that you don't get close to the prison yet so that player doesn't notice we're coming. You'll have to go around all of this. So he's arriving right here, literally behind the prison. And man, I think I'm going to go down now. Look, I need you to stop using the rope, and this way I'm going to be able to rescue my friend. Well, he finally arrived here. He said, "Boss, how many ropes do you need?" I only need 2. One of them will be the rope that I'm going to use to go down, and the other will be the rope that will rescue my friend. I hope you understood that. It's a very risky mission, but I'm sure you're going to get this right. And well, now he got brave and went back there. I'm going to have to go down here now. Okay, I'm exactly on this rope, and now I'm ready to rescue my friend. Now the helicopter got right there, and I'm going to have to go down here to rescue him. But man, luckily this player didn't notice we're here. From his view, there's nothing unusual happening, but from my view, there's literally a rescue going on. Look, I need the rope to go down a little more because here I still can't rescue my friend. Okay, I hope they go down a little more. We finally got here, and now I'm here to save you. Guys, he noticed that I'm here, and you can see he's really happy. Go up there using this rope, then I'll go up too. But guys, he's having trouble getting here. But now he's finally arriving here at the helicopter, and everything worked out. Now they have to lower another rope to rescue me here in Brookhaven. Wait, but what is this? Guys, he just got here. He said, "Well, you saved your friend, but this is your end." Guys, this can't be true. Okay, they have to get out of here now, and at least they rescued my friend. Literally, my friend was saved. I don't think he's very well up here, but at least he's being taken home. But now literally, this is my end. There's nothing I can do to be saved. Guys, since then I'm trapped here in this prison, and the worst of all is that I'm being watched all day, and he simply doesn't stop looking at me because he's afraid I'll escape, even though it's very obvious that I'm not going to escape from here, especially because I'm trapped here forever. Guys, I've already understood that this is my destiny, and literally there's nothing I can do to escape. And now he even closed the roof of the prison. It's impossible for the helicopter to rescue me. I'm going to stay here literally forever. Man, why are you doing this to me? But now he's aiming here with this item. He said, "Because you got in our way. We were taking your friend's money." Well, you were really unlucky because I don't have money, so it's not worth keeping me here. But he doesn't care about that. It looks like he's doing this for revenge. He just wants revenge for everything I did. Well, know that this is very unfair. At least he left the door open, so can I get out of here? Look, I just want to eat food. And he's showing where there's food. It looks like right here in front there's food, so I'm going to have to get here. However, I have to come here very carefully and in a way that he sees that I'm coming here. He can't suspect that I'm escaping. So much so that now he's staring at me here. But guys, there's no food here. Now I'm realizing that here is totally empty. Actually, right here there's food, so I took it, and now I'm going to eat a little because I also can't stay a day without eating food. This can be very bad for me. Guys, there's only bad food here. I don't even know what this is. There's this green thing. I hate green things too. There's this orange thing. I suspect this is mango. Guys, I really wanted to eat my normal food. I eat a lot of pizza, rice, beans, and potatoes. And now I have to eat prison food. This is an illegal prison. Well, he went back there to his position because he stays here all day. Guys, I'm going to stay in this corner to pretend that I'm focused on eating food. But actually I'm looking here, and as soon as he turns and goes back there to do something, I'm going to escape from here. But maybe it's going to take a long time for him to get out of there. Guys, he's looking at me. He thinks I'm distracted and left there. Okay, this is the perfect chance for me to escape. I'm coming here, but in this room there's nothing. Actually, there's a ventilation duct. Okay, I'm entering here, and maybe this way I'm going to be able to escape. Okay, I'm in a very weird room. I don't even know what this is. But I'm coming up here. But before I'm going to hide here. Actually, he's right here. Okay, I have to come here very carefully. Basically, I'm going to have to go up here. And now this is my only chance to escape. But guys, I can't jump down here because it's very high. I can get really hurt if I jump down here, especially because it's a very high height. Well, I'm coming here in this part so that he doesn't see me. Somehow I have to get out of here, but I still don't know how I'm going to escape. My friends don't know that I'm here. This is very sad. I wish they knew that I ended up escaping. Guys, I think I'm going to have to jump down here, even though it's very dangerous. For sure I'm going to break my leg, but this is the only way to escape from here. But this is really very high. I'm starting to think it's better for me to stay trapped. Now he showed up there. He doesn't know where I am. He's looking for me here. This is the place I escaped from. He just found me. This is worse than it looks. Wait, but there's a helicopter coming here. I don't know how, but they realized that I ended up escaping. I would like to understand how they knew about this. Okay, he just arrived right here with this car. Man, I don't know how you knew that I was here all this time. This is really impressive. He said, "We have drones, and they recorded you escaping." Okay, that makes more sense. But now he showed up there. Okay, you have to get out of here now. So we're running away. And guys, I just escaped in the most different way of all. Literally, we're escaping here with the car, and it turned out that it worked. We managed to escape, but now we have a much bigger problem, because he's going to want to get me back and lock me here in Brookhaven. We have to make an operation to arrest all of them at once. So now we're coming back here to the neighborhood. And guys, it's impressive that you got a car just to rescue me. Now he left here with the car. I need everyone to come here to the base. Look, I have something to say. We won once, and even though this seems like a victory, it's not exactly a victory, because all the people involved got away unpunished. So I basically want to arrest arrest them so that they pay for everything they did because they locked our soldier. This is horrible. Now this other soldier arrived here. But well, you already understood that. I want you to collect information about all of them so we can arrest these criminals. Let's arrest all of them. And guys, they understood that. He said, I'm going to monitor all the suspects. It's very good that you do that. I want you two to help him. And now all of them are working. But guys, I'm suspecting that one of them may be a traitor. I'm saying this far from them so they don't hear. But I really think one of them is a traitor. My friend also isn't sure about this, but I'm starting to suspect this a lot. Well, now let's do some investigations. I need you to follow me. I'm coming here to get a helicopter, and this time I'm going to pilot it because I'm suspecting that they have a secret base very close to us. So just follow me. Okay, I'm coming here. I think it's good that you drive it. I'll be spying on their secret base. Okay, he understood that, and now he went to drive. Well, I'm coming back here. I'm going to observe all of this. Guys, there are many suspicious houses here in Brookhaven. I suspect that their secret base is very close to us, but I'm not sure yet. Meanwhile, my friend is coming up front. Well, I need you to get close to them. I want to observe that prison because that prison is still very suspicious. It's really very weird. I want to observe this better. And now my friend is arriving right here. Well, now I'm coming back here to observe this better. I don't know why, but this looks abandoned. This prison looks like it was totally abandoned, but I'm observing it more carefully. And guys, this is abandoned. There's a lot of smoke falling here at the prison. This is very weird. It looks like they started to destroy the prison. Okay, this can only mean one thing. They have inside information about this because we were watching that secret base. And then I told the soldiers to watch it. They abandoned that base, which means there's an imposter among us. I don't think you're an imposter since you're my friend. I also have other reasons to trust you. He said, I suspect it's the white-haired guy. Well, I don't know what you're talking about because there are two white-haired guys here at the base. Well, he went back there to drive it. Now I have a second mission, which is to find out where the imposter is. Well, this will be harder than it seems since I'll have to investigate my own soldiers. This is very difficult since they work for me, so they know everything they should do to protect themselves from spies here in Brookhaven. Well, I'm coming inside, and it could be one of the white-haired guys, but that can only be true if my friend is right. But that guy is standing and just watching everything. It would be very easy for him to inform the criminals about what we're doing. After all, he's not working. Actually, he's just watching everything. Okay, let's tell him false information to set up an ambush. I'll have to go up here. And now let's make an ambush in Brookhaven to catch him. And if everything I'm thinking happens to be true, that means he really is the imposter. Well, I'm going to stay right here. I need my friend to come here too. Now finally he's arriving. I need him to tell that player that I'll be exactly at this spot because I want to see if I'm going to be kidnapped. He said, are you sure? It's very risky. Of course I'm sure, since I'm not going to stay here. I'm coming here to pilot the helicopter. Besides, meanwhile my friend will make the call. Okay, he's warning him about what's happening. He has to say that I'm exactly here waiting for those players to come back because I'm going to catch them right here without them knowing. And well, now he's coming back inside. It seems he did what he said he was going to do. Now we have to hide. I'm going to stay exactly here and just wait for the criminals to come here if they really find that player is an imposter. But guys, there really is a red van coming here. This is very weird. He's right there in front, and now we have to arrest him here in Brookhaven. He really thinks I'm there on the beach. But guys, I'm not there. Actually, I'm coming here to arrest him. Okay, I want you to arrest him now. Now he's being arrested. He raised his hands because he doesn't know how many people are here. Actually, it's just my friend, and now he's being arrested. He said, I kinda suspected you were on the beach looking for me. Well, it's a pretty simple trap, but it worked, and now we already know where our imposter is. Now he's locked up right here, and he's going to stay in prison for a long time for everything he did. But to continue the mission, I'll have to arrest the person who's simply interfering with all our investigations. But I'm going to leave my friend keeping this guy in prison, because meanwhile I'm going to arrest the imposter. Well, he's taking him right here to prison. He's really going to stay here for a long time, and now he closed the cell. Now I want you to take care of the prison. He can't have any chance to escape. Now I'm returning here to the base. And guys, I was going to call the pilot using this radio, but I remembered something. The pilot is actually the imposter, so I can't call him. Actually, I'm calling another player here. Okay, finally he arrived, and you're going to pilot this helicopter. So he came right here. I need you to pilot it because I'm going to arrest our biggest enemy now. He doesn't know who it is, but it's precisely the white-haired soldier who stood during the whole mission. And now even he got scared. Well, I'm arriving right here. Now I'm going to turn on the light. And guys, it seems they're not here. Actually, they're in that area, and he's aiming that weapon in this direction. Man, you have to drop that now. He said, I know you want to arrest me. All my colleagues have microphones, and I hear everything. Okay, I'm going to have to stay really calm. Look, I need you to drop that now. You can't do that to your friend. He said, I want you to give me a signed letter saying I won't go to prison. Okay, if that's what he wants, that's what he'll have. I'm making the letter here, and now it's ready. I need you to read this letter. Now he dropped that item. Well, take it. He took it. He said, what is this? There's only drawings here. Well, you just fell into my trap. He's looking back there. And guys, now he's really going to be imprisoned. Actually, I gave him a sketchbook, and the contract you wanted never came. Well, now I'm coming to the prison. I'm very happy he's being arrested, but I suspect there's one more player we should arrest. I'm sure it's not just two people who should be jailed. There's one more criminal in town. Well, he's taking him to prison because he's going to stay there for a long time for everything he did to us here in the town. Man, he closed the cell. I need that player to come with me because I need more people to help me catch the last criminal. I still don't know where he might be. Obviously, he's in the city. He's no longer on the islands. After all, the islands were destroyed. Well, I'm returning to the military base, and the helicopter has to pick us up. Okay, let's put the military vehicle in here, in case we need it for a special mission. He's coming in here before I put the vehicle, since once I put the vehicle it'll be a bit harder to get in here. Perfect, the vehicle is right here. Guys, I'm closing this, and I'm going to enter through the other door. Luckily, this is open, and now let's look for this last criminal. And now he's flying with that helicopter. But well, a few hours have passed, and I'm suspecting that something's happening here. Guys, this military base is very weird because it's not ours. It's the military base of other people in Brookhaven. I'm observing this with drones, and there's a player working here, and he's wearing those masks. We have to arrest him. But now the question is, how are we going to do this? Because there are several different ways, but we have to choose the safest way of all. But he's looking through the window. Man, what happened? Actually, it looks like he's escaping from here. Okay, this is really weird. He decided to escape, so we have to chase him now. By the way, let me pilot this, because I'm better at chases. Guys, I'll just follow him here in Brookhaven. You can see he's right up front, and his car is shining a lot. But now somehow, he ended up getting very fast. I'm not going to stop chasing him, but really somehow he got so fast that I'm not managing to reach him. He's really very fast. Guys, I'm flying higher. This way I'm going to be able to have a better view. But he didn't pass from there, and it looks like he's under the mountain, and he's trying to distract me. Actually, he's coming out right there in front. And guys, he's trying to escape here. But guys, there's a boat right there in front, which we have to stop him now, because if he gets to that boat, literally, he's going to manage to escape from here. And that's what he's doing. Guys, he's getting there at the boat, and he's going to manage to escape from here. Okay, I'm going to have to go down to get him. Okay, now he's coming right here in front. It's very funny that he thinks he's going to escape from here with that boat, but now I can't see anything. Guys, it's very hard to see anything, but the boat is right here. I'm going to have to go down right there to get him. Guys, I'm getting closer, and now I just jumped here. Look, this is your end. It's better that you stop now. So finally he stopped. Well, you have to get out of here and raise your hands. Now this thing is going down here. I need you to lie down there now. Well, he's lying there, and now he's really going to prison. I'm going up here too. Literally, we just caught him, and actually this wasn't as hard as it looks, and now we're going back home. But guys, the air is very agitated. I think this is definitely the worst part of the mission. Guys, I'm almost feeling sick here because it feels like I'm Spider-Man, but we finally managed to complete the mission. Now all of them are imprisoned. You're going to prison for a long time, but I want you to take off the mask. Then he removed the mask, and look, I'm sorry to inform you, but you're going to prison for a long time for all the crimes your team did. Guys, I live in Brookhaven, but we're under a very big threat. Everyone here in the city has a bunker because we don't trust the president of Brookhaven. We believe that one day some country will drop a nuclear bomb here, and because of that everyone has bunkers in Brookhaven to survive. Even my friend, he lives in this house, and he's even reading a book here, but I'm leaving home, and the police officer is taking care of his cornfield. Seriously, this turned out really good. He's staring at me, and actually he handed me this item. Okay, I'll help you. So I'm watering these plants, but actually he ended up leaving here. Literally, he left me alone, and he's coming here to do his job. That was really weird. Guys, I'm not going to take care of the plantation. After all, that's his job. But now I believe I'm going to work because I doubt a nuclear bomb will fall in Brookhaven. That's literally impossible. But the scientist is holding this item. Man, what are you doing? But I'm looking at this item, and it seems like this place is toxic. This item measures the toxicity of the place, and it looks like here is toxic. Man, I don't know how this place is toxic. You have to explain it to me now. So he's coming here. He said, man, it's good that everyone has a bunker because there are aliens in the city. I doubt there are aliens in the city. Guys, this scientist is crazy. Luckily, he went back to his house. He's the craziest person of all. It doesn't even make sense to have this in the city. After all, aliens don't exist. But now I'm coming here to work. But guys, something horrible is happening. Missiles are being launched here in the city. Okay, this is really weird. The police officer is taking care of this part here. He's checking if people are speeding. But man, I really would like to understand what's happening here. Literally, they're throwing these missiles. He just picked up his radio, but it looks like he got really scared. He said, go to the bunker now. At any moment, everything in the city will be destroyed. Man, this can't be true. I don't know what this could mean. I just know I'm coming back here. And guys, luckily I have a bunker in my house that will help me protect myself. But there's a problem. There are players who don't have one, but I'm going to offer help to them. He's coming here to his bunker, and this friend of mine is protecting his car. He's even closing the garage. But there's one person who's not protected, which is the most important scientist of all, and he has to come here now. So finally he's arriving. He said, go to the bunker now. Yes, I'll go there. I'm arriving exactly at my bunker, and we have to come inside now. This is where my bunker is, so I'm going inside, but I'm going to let him come inside first. Okay, I came here too. This is my bunker. I know it doesn't look very good, but it's already enough for us to survive. But guys, from what it looks like, the city is battling against something. Seriously, this is scary because I have no idea what they're battling. I don't know which country is attacking us, but now he came closer. He said, it's not a country, it's another planet that's attacking us. I doubt that's true. I'm sure he's lying. I recommend you eat a pizza. Maybe he's hungry and he's going crazy. So now he's eating. I hope he's better now, but I'm really scared to go upstairs, especially because I don't know when we'll be safe. But guys, the light went out. Suddenly the house light was completely turned off. Okay, this is a horrible sign. We're really in in danger. This could be the end of the city. I need you to stop eating pizza now. This could be our last meal, but I'm checking the news. I want to see what else is happening here. But from what it looks like, a giant explosion just happened, and everything in the city will be completely destroyed. Guys, I don't know what possibly happened here, but this is much worse than it looks. The whole city was completely destroyed, and it looks like he's seeing this too, and he also ended up getting scared. But we're in a totally secret bunker that will protect us from absolutely everything. But I think it's better if we sleep. After all, obviously this is the end of the city, and there's nothing we can do. So I think I'm going to sleep upstairs, and it looks like the scientist is going to sleep downstairs. Everything that's happening here is bizarre. But guys, finally it's morning, and it's time to wake up to see what happened in the city. So I'm arriving here at the front, and the scientist is still sleeping here. I'm going to let him sleep. After all, it's better for him to stay asleep than to see what really happened in the city. So I'm leaving here, and my car was completely destroyed by the explosion. Okay, this is worse than it looks. The police officer's car was also destroyed, so much so that he just left here. Look, I don't know what possibly happened here, but I'm starting to think it wasn't humans, and actually it was aliens. And now he's really surprised, but I'm coming here to see if my friend is okay, because he's down here. So I'm knocking here on the door so he can open it. Finally, he's opening the garage, and his car is intact. Okay, this is impressive. So I'm arriving here, and he's living a normal life. Literally everything is normal. He said, "Did you see? The internet went down." It wasn't just the internet that went down. A bomb literally fell on the city. I don't know how you didn't see this, but you have to lend me your car, because I want to investigate everything that happened here. And also the police officer wants to see this, so much so that he's back here, and he let us take his car, and he's simply reading a book. I don't know how he doesn't know about the things that happened here in the city. Now I'm in his car, and I'm coming here to the front. We have to go to the explosion area. The scientist left here, and he's running after us. Okay, let's wait for the scientist. He also has to come here to see what happened. Okay, now he's back here. He's in the back of the car, but you can see that there was a lot of destruction in the city. This is really weird. Guys, horrible things happened here because of the explosion. This is really weird, but it looks like right here in the front was where the explosion happened. So I'm arriving here, and from what it looks like, this rock fell here. I really don't know what this is. I just know that he picked up this box. Okay, I picked this up, but what's in this box? But now the two of them ended up like this. Okay, I'm also wearing this mask, and now we're arriving here to see what happened here. Man, this is really weird. Something fell to earth. I believe this isn't human. I told the police officer all this time that this isn't human. I was right, but the scientist is checking this. And look, this looks really toxic. So much so that he came closer, and now it's even more toxic. This is really weird. This place is super toxic. You can see that there's green liquid here in the front, but I'm seeing it here. And there's green liquid here on the ground too. Literally, this green liquid is here on the ground too. This is really scary. Man, we have to follow this. It looks like there's another green liquid here in the front. So the scientist is coming here, and he's checking all this. And from what it looks like, there's green liquid that spread literally all over the map. Man, this is really scary. Whatever arrived here in the city, this thing walked through here and arrived at some very specific place. And we have to find out what this thing is. So the police officer came back here. Let's get into my friend's car. After all, we have to understand what's really happening here. There's green liquid here on the ground, and now the green liquid went to the other side. This is really scary, but the police officer is following this green liquid to find out exactly where it's going. Now he arrived here in the front and stopped right here. Actually, the police officer passed here, and he found out that there's this green liquid here in the front too, but it looks like it stopped here. It won't go anywhere else. Okay, this is really weird, but you can have an idea of what's happening. There's an alien invasion in our city, but I haven't seen any aliens so far. This only makes me think that maybe it's hiding. He's returning the car to my friend, and now he's going back to his house to tell everyone what happened. But actually, he's coming here to his plantation. I think you have more important things to do. But he's looking here. He said, "What do you think I should do? I'm just a human." Wait, he's right. He's really just a human, and he's taking care of the plantation. Literally, there's nothing he can do, even though he's a police officer. But he arrived here. He said, "I'm going to move to the police officer's bunker. It's better." Wait, seriously? It looks like the scientist is going to leave here, and he's arriving at the police officer's house. The police officer has this bunker, and you can see that it's huge. But now I'm without a vehicle, and also I don't have any neighbors living with me anymore. But now I'm going down here. I just don't understand why my friend is studying the theory of the quantum plant. This is weirder than it looks. But seriously, why are you studying this? But he arrived here at the front. He said, "I want to create the perfect plant." Okay, that's really cool. For you who don't know, he takes care of plants. That's basically the thing he does. In his house, there are several plantations that will be very important for humanity, but you have to see what happened to the city. So follow me. I'm arriving here, and it looks like he's coming here like this. Literally, he changed his avatar. Sometimes I even think my friend is getting smart because he started reading a lot. But I'm arriving here at the front, and man, just look at what happened to the city. Everything is completely destroyed. He left here, but actually he's looking back here. I don't know what you're seeing, but it looks like he saw something here at the hotel. Wait, there's a really weird player here. I don't know what this possibly is, but I'm starting to think this is an alien, and we have to call the police. But he's going over there to the front. Guys, since he's coming here, I'm coming too because I'm not afraid. afraid. So I finally ended up arriving here, and literally there's an alien inside. Man, I don't know what he's doing here, but he's green. Okay, let's go inside, but I want you to go in first. So he went in there, but I'm not going in. Actually, it's just him who went for it, but he's watching the alien. Man, this is really weird. He started saying a lot of weird things. I don't know what he could possibly be trying to say, but who are you? Apparently he made a drawing. I didn't understand anything he wrote here. Now he's writing something else. He just showed this picture. Man, I don't know what you're saying. I can't understand absolutely anything, but I removed my mask because I don't need this. Look, I don't know what you're trying to say, but at least he can express himself. I just know that he's really weird. He looks human, but he's not human, and he went out back here. For some reason he's hiding, but the police officer just arrived here. I wonder what he's doing. For no reason, he's holding this item, but there's nothing really happening here. He said, "Who was there? I saw someone green." There was no one here. You're literally going crazy. But he's aiming this item, and now it looks like he's coming back here. This is awful because he's going to find the alien, who actually disappeared from here. I really don't know where he went, but finally the police officer left here. This was the weirdest thing I've ever seen, but I don't know where that alien went, and now he just appeared here. But at least he knows how to say hi. This friend of mine brought the car here. I'm going to have to take the alien inside. He has to follow me now. So I'm arriving here. Literally, he's following me. After all, we're his security. Just get in there. But guys, now the city is starting to get weird. You can see that it's like this because of the nuclear bomb, which actually wasn't a bomb. It was an alien that arrived on Earth. But now he's coming here to my house. It's probably the safest place the alien can stay, because no one will look for him in my house. He said he needs a disguise. But why do you want to hide the alien? I was thinking about bringing the scientist here to study him, but he's not understanding what's happening. The alien is really confused, but he's handing this box to the alien, and now he ended up like this. Look, he looks way weirder than before. Now he really looks like an alien, but at least the police officer won't find out he's an alien, because the police officer isn't very smart. But I'm leaving here to get the scientist, and the police officer is taking care of his plantations. He's a really weird police officer because he doesn't work for the people. Actually, he works against us. So I arrived right here, and the scientist is right in this part. He noticed that I'm here, but he has to follow me now. Look, I just discovered where the alien is, and I'm being very serious, and it looks like he wants to see this now, but you just have to follow me. By the way, this door is really weird. I don't know what possibly happened here. So he arrived here too. You just have to follow me because in my house there's something really weird. Literally, he's right here, and the scientist is seeing this. So he came here, and literally this is an alien. I just don't understand why he's reading. I don't think he should be doing something like this. We should find out where he came from, but now literally it's getting dark, and soon I won't be able to see anything else outside. So maybe it's better if I go to sleep. They're taking care of the alien here, so I'm personally going to sleep because I don't want to see this, and also I'm really tired, so I'm just going to sleep here. But now you can see that finally it's morning, and this time the sky is green, but at least the city is starting to get clean. The police officer is fixing his car, and now the city turned out like this. There are some buildings on fire, especially because something horrible happened yesterday, but everything is starting to get better. So I just left the bunker, and guys, they're waiting for me, and it looks like he said his first word. This is really weird because we're treating him as if he doesn't know how to talk, but he surely knows how to talk, but only his own language. My friend came closer. He said, "Did you see?" He said something. This is already a very big scientific breakthrough. That's true. This is literally a scientific breakthrough, and it looks like the police officer fixed his car, and he's coming here to the front. This is impressive. He fixed his car in record time. My car is still broken. I don't know how I'm possibly going to fix this, but luckily I have this car, which is actually my friend's car. But now the police officer is arriving here in the front. He's probably coming here to see what happened up front, especially because right here there's this thing that's still a mystery to him. He didn't know the truth about what happened. It looks like he's recording this. Actually, he shouldn't record this because this will draw attention from important people who will want to investigate what really happened here. And then they'll find out there's an alien in my house who's literally watching television. But guys, I'm appearing on television because the police officer is recording this. He's putting on television everything that happened here. Okay, it's already too late. Now the whole world knows what happened. He's coming here to film closer, and he's also recording this green liquid. Now I don't know if I'll be able to protect that alien in my house, but now the president is arriving here. Literally, the president is driving this car, and he's arriving here to see what happened. You can see there's this green liquid on the ground, and if he finds out the alien is in my house, I could go to jail. Or even worse, the alien could go to jail. He said the alien appeared on Earth. Search all the houses until you find him. Okay, this is worse than it looks. If he searches all the houses, he'll find the alien in my house. Now you can see that the police officer is arriving here. He's coming here to check all the houses. Okay, I'm running out of here to protect the alien. Meanwhile, the president is writing something, but I have to get here before the police officer. He's arriving here in the front, but I'm in a race, and I just passed him. I'm arriving at my house before him, but guys, I'm going to make him crash into my car. He just crashed into my car and literally broke his car, and you can see that he's really mad, but I'm running here, and the alien has to leave now or it'll be too late. So my friend is taking the alien far away in Brookhaven, and now that the police officer arrived here to search my house, he won't find absolutely anything. There's only a scientist who's been sleeping here all this time in Brookhaven. He sleeps all day, but the two are hidden here, and luckily the police officer will leave. Finally, he ended up leaving, and the alien is protected inside. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button, and then I'll add you on Roblox.